Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. Barkanmu da sake saduwa da ku a wani sabon zango na MAGGI Diaries. A wannan zango za mu koya muku yadda ake girka abinci mai inganci, mai gina jiki da kuma daɗin ɗanɗano. Yau zan dafa muku faten shinkafa wanda yake da sauƙin dafawa. Idan mun dawo daga hutun rabin lokaci zan yi introducing muku ingredients ɗina. Don't go anywhere.
Mama, ina jin yunwa.
To ɗana, je ka canja kayanka ka zaka ci abinci.
‘Ya'yana su ne rayuwata. Na san sai sun ci sun koshi za su iya yin nasara a rayuwa. Tun da na gano MAGGI Soya Chunks, kara sinadarin protein a abincina.
Domin da MAGGI Soya Chunks zan iya ba su sinadarin protein a cikin abincinsu.
Abinci mai gina jiki ga iyalina a kullum.
Barkanmu da dawowa. Yanzu, I'll go through the list of ingredients for you. First off, is our shinkafan tuwo. This is a short grain rice, but you can use normal rice as well once it is cooked. And we have our lawashi, spring onions. We have green pepper. Yes, I am using green peppers for this. As a matter of fact, I'm using colored peppers for this. So I have the yellow, I have the red, I have some chopped tomatoes for that juiciness and that tanginess. I'm using some beans, chopped onions. I'm using shombo. Then here is my alayyaho and yakwa. I mean, what is pate without yakwa, right? So I'm using cayenne chiki as a choice of protein, but of course you can play with it. Meat, fish, anything goes. Then I'm using beans, just a little bit of it. All right, now that you're familiar with the ingredients, let's get down to business. All right, so first off, we are going to cook our meat. We'll go in there with our meat, and I am going to be seasoning with MAGGI Star Cube. Za mu yi amfani da garlic powder, ginger powder, sannan ga black pepper, masoro. You know, it goes really well with meat. Sabida karnin kuma da zai cire karni, sannan kuma zai ƙara daɗin ɗanɗanon abincin. Next, I am going to use my MAGGI Star Cube. I'm going to crush 2. This is basically to cook it, so we are still going to season. So I'm just going to season with like 2 cubes now, and then season much later on. A little goes a long way. All right. Some water. We need so much water, a generous amount actually, to let this cook through. So I'm going to put half of the onions, because I'm still going to, I want some of the onions, you know, half done. It's crunchy and really fragrant. So I don't want it all cooked. And we'll just put a bit of beans so that they cook together. These are really tough. So you put just a little bit of the beans, join it with the cayenne chiki so that it takes time to really cook through. Okay. All right. So we are going to give this time to cook through. While we are waiting for our meat to be soft and tender, we would be washing our rice that will add shortly into the meat. Sabi da sai su nuna tare. Yep, so my rice is washed. I'm going to put it back into the boiling meat so that they can cook together. Wannan ba ƙasa ba komai, but if yours have sand, dole ka rage shi. Yawwa, yana tafasa, ya ɗauko nuna. So yanzu za mu zuba shinkafan and allow it to cook together. Yeah, and then absorb all of that meat stock. It's going to be yummy. All right, same repeat. When we come back, we'll be adding more water because like I said, wannan abinci ne mai romo-romo. Yawa. Za mu je hutun ƙanƙanin lokaci. Idan mun dawo, we'll be putting the rest of the ingredients for our Paten Shinkafa. Stay with us. Barkanmu da dawowa. Kafin mu tafi hutun rabin lokaci mun zuba shinkafanmu, yanzu kuma bari mu duba mu ga yanda tafiyan take. Yawa. A shinkafa nan ya nuna har ya soma farfashewa. This is what you need. So yanzu zan saka man gyaɗa, manja. Yar uwa za ki iya yi da man gyaɗa, za ma ki iya yin shi haka. Zalla in ba ki son man gyaɗa, ni dai saboda gaskiya ina son ɗan kala. So zan sa kaɗan ne sosai, ba wani da yawa ba. Yawwa. Sai kuma zan sake seasoning ɗin shi, sai mu sake barin shi ya tafaso kafin zan sake seasoning ɗin shi da magi mai tauraro. Kafin mu sake barin shi ya tafaso, sannan mu saka ganyayyakinmu. Amma kafin haka, ina da tambaya. Shin, menene ake kiran Islamic calendar? Islamic calendar ya ake kiran shi? Duk wanda ya sani, can leave us a comment in the comment section on our social media platforms. Zan ba da ansan anjima, amma dai ina so in ƙure ku tukunan gani kafin nan. Yawwa. To yanzu za mu rufe wannan ne kawai, mu ɗan bar shi ya sake haɗuwa sosai. Kamun nan sai mu zuba ganyayyakinmu. Yawwa, this has really come together. It's time for us to start putting our veggies. So I'm going to start with the yakuwa, because I need this to cook for a bit longer than the rest of the ingredients, because that's this sour taste. So I need that to infuse into the dish. Some pepper. So I'm going to just put this a little bit at a time to get my colors. Of course, again. So spring onions, I'm going with some more onions. And just leave this for a bit before I put in the rest of the ingredients. Now this pate, I think for every pate is one dish that for me hits the spot each time. And with every spoon, it's not like, okay, maybe because I'm hungry, or maybe after I have the first spoon, second spoon, and I'm just eating food. No, it hits the spot for me. The very first time I tried this dish, I put a lot of shinkafa. The whole thing just swelled up and turned to, what will I say, tuwo, sort of, So it's really funny. You really need just a little bit of the shinkafa. Okay, so now we'll put in the rest of the ingredients, which are the bell peppers. We don't need this to cook, so we can actually put this off fire, because it's really hot. So this alone is going to just steam the peppers, and we need to get the tanginess of the tomatoes as well. Wow. What a burst of colors and a burst of flavors all in one. Wow, 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 wow. All right. So the last thing, I am going to be adding my alayyahu. Just a little bit of it as well. This looks so colorful, guys. You should try this. Always. Wow. All right, and just like that, we'll just steam this for about a minute so that the alayyahu will get to steam, and it will get to be bright green from the heat. Just look at that. Okay, so the answer to the trivia before our alayyahu steams, if you guessed Hijr calendar, then you are absolutely right. The answer is Hijr calendar, or the lunar calendar, because our calendar is by the moon. wata. So ganin wata determines fasting, ganin wata determines Eid and the rest of them. So it's the lunar calendar. If you guessed that right, you are absolutely correct. Now our Paten Shinkafa is ready to dish. We are going for a very short break, and when we come back, it will be serving our Paten Shinkafa.
Me zan yi faɗa muku akan miyan kukan mama na mai daɗi da kuma ɗan wakenta mai daɗi. Ta ce sirrinta MAGGI Star wadda ake yin ta da waken soya da wa'yansu sinadaran masu inganci da yake ba da ma'ana a cikin girke-girkenta. Amma ba ni da abincin da na fi so, don duk girkin mama na da daɗi. MAGGI girki mai inganci.
Barkanmu da dawowa. Ga Paten Shinkafa na nan na kammala, kuma masha Allah Paten Shinkafa na ɗaukar ido. Uwar gida, ina baki shawarar da ki dafa wannan abincin domin buɗe bakin yau. Kuma ina mai tabbatar miki da cewa sai kin sha yabo. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe, follow the show. Mun zo ƙarshen wannan shiri na MAGGI Diaries a yau. Sai haɗuwarmu na gaba, Allah ya sada mu da alherinsa a wannan wata mai albarka. Amin. Ku tuna, with MAGGI, everyone is welcome. Ramadan Kareem.